Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 78 of Open Crypto, where we keep you informed on a bi-daily basis. If you are interested in keeping fully up to date on all things crypto, then subscribe to the channel. We put out a new video every 12 hours. Now, this one is an extremely short article, so we'll do a bit of talking as well. And it's from an article that I found in Barron's in their cryptocurrency section, written by Jack Denton, and it was published today. And it's titled Crypto Went 12 Rounds with Mike Tyson in 2022. Now Bitcoin whales are buying. So let's get into it. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies were under pressure on Friday, poised to end the year moving in the same direction as defined 2022, down. But amid the carnage, there are signs that the biggest market participants are buying the dip. The price of Bitcoin has fallen less than 1% over the past 24 hours, slipping below the 16.5k to 17k zone that has defined its trading range for the past few weeks. Cryptos were moving in step with stocks as they have for much of the year, with links between risk-sensitive assets tightening amid a tough macro backdrop. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, the DJI, and S&P 500 were set Friday to finish the year on a sour note. And they didn't expand on this enough, I don't think, because as an investor, as a crypto, it wouldn't matter if you're a crypto investor or a traditional or legacy financial world investor, investing in stocks and shares or commodities or whatever it is you want, name your asset. When assets go down by ridiculous amounts, like now we're looking at 85% drop since Bitcoin's all-time high, smart money comes in. Smart money starts buying because they know there's only so much downside that can come. The further this drops, if you're going to throw some capital at this or you're going to buy some Bitcoin, the further that it drops, the lower your risk is. It doesn't serve you to listen to the press and listen to the media, and for example, move with the hysteria or the fear, the fear of everybody thinking Bitcoin's going to go to zero. There is almost no, obviously I can't see into the future, but there's almost no chance that Bitcoin goes to zero. Nothing has happened fundamentally for Bitcoin. This is the reason it's gone from 69k to 16k or 17k is for one reason only, and that's market hysteria and fear. People worrying and seeing the price keep going down and deciding that they don't want to lose all the money, so they sell, and that just causes more sell pressure, and there's a domino effect, and the price just keeps tumbling. But there will be a point. What that point is, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be 13k, if it's going to be 10k, if it's now, that there will be a bottom, and it will start to go back up again. Nobody knows when that will be. And so the next best thing you can do is to risk manage and decide your own risk tolerance and say, right, it's now sat at 16k. We've now had an 85% drop, or 80 to 85% drop in price. Would now be a good time to invest? In my opinion, it would be a great time to invest. Anything that's gone down by that amount is you have mitigated so much downside risk that it's almost screaming at you to buy it. Well, it screams at me anyway. And that's why I continue to buy and invest in crypto all through these terrible times, because this, in the bear market now, when the prices are dropping or trading sideways, this is when you make the money, because the people who are buying now, okay, can it go down to 13k, 12k? Yeah, it can. Can you lose money? Of course you can. But it can't go on forever. It just can't. And unless something fundamentally goes wrong with Bitcoin, like it stops producing blocks, or I don't know, they find a bug in the code that's catastrophic, which is incredibly unlikely now after this amount of time, then nothing has changed. All that's changed is people's attitude, and people's fear of losing money is the only thing that's changed, and that is fickle. That can change tomorrow. We could be going back up tomorrow or next week or next month or in a year. I don't know. Nobody knows. There's no point predicting any time scale. But nothing goes up forever, and nothing goes down forever either. The same applies when we're on the downside. And so I think that the people who are buying now will be hugely rewarded later on, because nobody will remember in a year's time or 2 years' time what this feels like. They will have forgotten. They will have completely forgotten how fearful they were in this moment now and this year, and how bad 2022 was, because in 2024 or the back end of 2023, those emotions will not exist anymore. There'll be a memory, a distant memory. So and the important thing to know is that smart money knows this. They are not stupid. That's why it's called smart money. They look for opportunities where things have dropped ridiculous amounts like this, and that's when they deploy capital. They don't deploy capital when Bitcoin starts at 69k or 40k or 50k. That's not when they're interested in. There's no opportunity there, or very little. But there is a risk of downside. Whereas now, Bitcoin's sitting at 16k, there is far less risk of downside, because it can't go down as much as it could go down from 69k. Obviously, it's a numerical. It's just not. It just the risk is just not there in the same way. So I would really push it home and look at what the smart money does, because they are the ones that they are the professionals. They are the ones that make money out of this, and they make a business out of this every day. So although I wouldn't say to follow their every move, but definitely look at what they're doing, and definitely get a macro trend in your head. Get an idea and read up on them. When are they deploying capital? What are they spending the money on? Not for you to follow, but to understand why they do it and what the thought process is when they deploy their capital. You've everything to learn. So that's what I've got for you with this article. Remember, everybody, to please subscribe to the channel, join our team, and we'll keep you updated on all things crypto every 12 hours. Smash the like button if you feel you got value from this video, and I'll see you all in 12 hours time.